Friends, when you need an attorney, you can count on Bill Blue in Hobart, Oklahoma. Bill's office is at 311 South Main Street in the office of Scott CPA. Bill provides exceptional guidance with wills, trusts, powers of attorney, business planning, and special needs trusts. Give Bill a call, 580-682-1930, and Bill is a proud supporter of the Hobart Bearcats. Good luck, Bearcats, from Bill Blue, attorney at law in Hobart. Barbara and Larry Stewart at Barbara's House of Beauty in Hobart are again proud to be Bearcat boosters. Friends, attend all the games you can and support the doggone Bearcats and Lady Bearcats and all their activities. And when you want your hair cut, colored, styled, Barbara is really good. She's the best at doing hair. Whatever you want done, Barbara's House of Beauty is the place to go. Again, good luck, Bearcats, from Larry and Barbara Stewart. Barbara's House of Beauty on South Broadway in Hobart. Phone 580-726-3532.
All right, KTJS and Bearcat TV as we are in Mangum, Oklahoma, as we've got district action going on here in the top of the first as the Lady Cats taking on Morrison. 2 outs, got a runner on second as Bossier at the plate is going to even the count at a ball and a strike. So 2 down, runner at second. Mormon, the second baseman, on deck for Morrison as a swing and a miss. And that was actually on strike 2, so strike 3. So in Ray finishes the top of the first inning with a strike, and we head to the bottom of coming up for Lady Cats. We're going to say North Rudkin right now. We JS and Bearcat TV.
Over 50 years. We're still going strong, serving great food, giving you great service. Check out our mini specials, food and drink. Just call us your order, 726-5300. Thousands, have thoroughly enjoyed the Bigger Burger for many, many years. Why don't you join them? Call us, 726-5300. Bill Gentry, attorney at law in Hobart, is again proud to be a Bearcat booster. Our student athletes try very hard, and they always compete, give great effort. You know, Bill Gentry was a Bearcat broadcaster for many, many years, and he was doggone good at it. And by the way, he was All-State in '48. He was small, but he was slow. But Billy Gentry's one of the best, always supporting the youth of our community. Go Bearcats! From Bill Gentry, attorney at law in Hobart.
All right, we are back here in the bottom of the first inning as the Lady Cats coming up for their first at-bat. They will be facing off for Morrison against the pitcher Neeson. And Lady Cats into the plate, Norton, Rudkins, and Palm here in the top first. Any of those on base, pitcher Emma Gray is due up in the 4 hole. She'll be followed by the catcher, number 9, Pierce Porter. In the 6 hole is number 4, the shortstop Finley Talley. She'll be followed by number 7, number 12, 7th in the batting order. Number 12, Tony Hodges playing first. Number 2 is second baseman Harper Talley batting 8th, and the 9th batter in the order is right fielder Ashlyn Welch wearing number 13. So Lady Cats allowed 1 hit there in the top of the first and get ready for the bottom of the first. So still getting a couple warm-up pitches for Morrison here. So there we go, final pitch. Bill Ferguson and Bo Allen, the officials for this afternoon's contest. And the winner will take on the Mangum Lady Tigers in the game to follow. Beautiful day for some softball action. Thank you for tuning us in. Up to the plate for the Lady Cats, Sage Norton, a center fielder. Sage calls time, takes the first pitch by Neeson high for ball one. 1-0 count, Sage Norton. Jalen Johnson, the first base coach. Brian Bingham over at third for the Lady Cats, 18-12 on the season, as the 1-0 is going to be taken low outside for ball two. 2-0 count to Norton. So Norton takes that one, and quickly a 3-0 count to the leadoff batter, Sage Norton. So a 3-0 count to Sage Norton, leading things off for the Lady Cats here in the bottom of the first, as Neeson dribbles that one to the plate, and the Lady Cats have their first runner as Ella Rudd steps to the plate. Ella, the third baseman, wearing number 7, steps in on the left-hand side for the Lady Cats. So Norton over at first, as first pitch is going to be taken high by Rudkins. Rudkins known for that slap shot, as she takes that first pitch high for ball one. So a 1-0 count. Rudkins going to take that one outside for ball two. So quickly ahead in the count, 2-0 is Rudkins. Rudkins, that one is going to be called for strike one on the outside edge. Norton over at first, Rudkins, a 2-1 count as Riley Palm waits on deck for the Lady Cats. Neeson deals the 2-1, as that one is going to be grounded where they ain't. Sage Norton get around second, heads over to third, and the throw going to be cut off, so runner's going to be at the corners. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first, as Riley Palm, the left fielder, steps in there for the Lady Cats. So runners at the corners, nobody out, as Neeson in the circle for Morrison. So Palm steps in there. Shows bunt, takes that one in there for called strike one. And got the pickle going on here between between third and home, and taking advantage is going to be Norton on the errant throw. So Rudkins ends up at second as an 0-1 count on Palm. So 0-1 the count. Riley takes that one low inside, and the count goes even 1-1. So a ball and a strike, nobody out. Lady Cats with a run in here in the bottom of the first. Neeson deals. That one is going to be popped in foul territory and caught by the third baseman, Williams. Talia Williams making the play for out number one. So the Lady Cats still with a runner at second. Emma Gray steps in there. Pierce Porter on deck as Emma swats that one into center field. And rounding third, Ella Rudkins, and she's going to get cut off, and the throw is not going to be in time. So runners on the corners again after the single by Emma Gray. So Pierce Porter steps in there. Pierce comes in there with runners on the corners. Finley Talley on deck for the Lady Cats. One run in as Porter shows bunt. Called strike as Emma Gray goes to second without a throw. So an 0-1 count on Pierce. Neeson deals. That one's going to be popped on the infield. Over to second for out number two. So the Lady Cats still with runners at second and third as Finley Talley steps in there. Tony Hodges on deck for the Lady Cats here in the bottom of the first. Neeson deals. Talley takes that one high for ball one. 1-0 count to Finley. Emma Gray at second. Ella Rudkins at third. Neeson deals the 1-0. That one dribbles, gets past as Rudkins comes in there. And the ball still out loose. And coming around from second is Emma Gray. And the Lady Cats empty the bases and take a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. So the count now to Finley tally is 2-0 with nobody on. And she's going to take that one high for ball 3. So the Lady Cats 3 runs in. Finley Tally looking to extend the inning as that one's going to be grounded to the plate. So Finley going to head quickly over to first. Tony Hodges steps in there. Harper Tally into the on-deck circle. Runner at first with 2 outs. So Neeson deals low and inside. The throw down, Tally able to get back in time. There's a 1-0 count on Hodges. So the 1-0 to Tony. That one is grounded over to third. Williams, the throw over in time on the 5-3 ground out, I should say, for out number 3. So the Lady Cats strand 1. They do score 3. And we head to the top of the second inning. As coming to the plate going to be Mormon, Cowley, and Stotzing. When we return, KTJS and Bearcat TV.
Behind every great success is a good game plan. That's why you can count on the Bank First team to help you with all your financial needs. Checking accounts, online banking, and debit cards. Or maybe you need a mortgage, auto, or home equity loan. We're large enough to provide the strength and services you need and small enough to provide the one-on-one personal service you deserve. And with locations around the state, no matter where the game is Friday night, there's a Bank First nearby. Let Bank First put together a winning game plan for you. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Listen, friends, are you a regular customer at Klink Supermarket in Hobart? If so, thanks for your business. Maybe you haven't been in a while. Well, we're better than we used to be. Better selection, including many gluten-free items. Good produce and meat departments, excellent service, old-fashioned service. As a matter of fact, we still sack and carry out your groceries. Neil Hobbs and employees appreciate your business, and we sell all our products at the lowest possible price. So come see us soon and often. We're open every day. Klink Supermarket in Hobart. Friends, if you have a project you need help with, if it's got to do with any kind of welding or land clearing or pond work, you need Terry Heath at Cowboy Welding. Any and all kinds of welding. Plus, Terry can do land clearing, mesquite tree removal, pond work, whether it's repaired or replaced or built. Terry Heath has the experience and the know-how to do it and do it right. Call Terry Heath 580-515-3149. Terry Heath, Cowboy Welding. Call him 580-515-3149.
All right, we are back as the Morrison up to the plate as the first pitch is going to be taken by Mormon inside, and the count is 1-0. So Mormon, Cowley, and Stotzing up to the plate for Morrison here in the top of the second. Lady Cats up 3-0 as that pitch is going to be taken on the outside edge for strike 1. Count now even, a ball and a strike to Mormon, the second baseman. Mormon's going to pop that one up and just out of the reach of Rudkins, Gray, and Porter. So strike 2, a ball and 2 strikes to Mormon. Mormon steps back in there, a ball and 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out, leading off here in the top of the second. A swing and a miss. And strike 3. Second strikeout of the ball game so far for Emma Gray as Emery Cowley, the right fielder, steps in there for Morrison. So Cowley in there. Gray deals. First pitch is going to be popped up and out of play for strike 1. So Cowley steps back in there. Gray with a new ball. 0-1 count. Deals that one on the inside edge for strike two. So Callie behind in the count. No balls, 2 strikes as Emma Gray looking to set down the first 2 of the inning. That one's going to be left high and outside for ball 1. This one, a nice liner up the middle as Callie going to get the 1-out single for Morrison as Paisley Stoetzing steps to the plate for Morrison. And that one is going to be taken for ball 1. So Stoetzing, 1-0 count, runner at first with 1 down here in the top of the second. Gray, as that one's going to be fouled off, and the count goes even, a ball and a strike. So the 1-1 to Stoetzing. Gray deals that one on the inside edge for called strike 2. Ahead in the count again on the 3rd consecutive batter, a 1-2 count. So Gray deals the 1-2. A swing and a miss for strike 3. So 3 strikeouts now in the afternoon for Emma Gray through an inning and 2/3. Stepping to the plate is the opposing pitcher, Neeson. Comes up there, runner at first is Callie. That one's going to be low side for ball 1. Back in 1-0 count. Gray deals. That one's going to be fouled off over the Morrison dugout for a 1-1 count. Runner at first, 2 down. As Gray deals the 1-1. That one's low and inside, ball 2. So 2 balls and a strike to Neeson. Stevenson, the flex player, is on deck as that one's going to be fouled and out of play for strike 2. 2-2 count to Neeson. So 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs with a runner at first. Gray deals the 2-2, leaves that one high, and the count goes full 3-2. Payoff pitch is upcoming from Gray, 3-2, and that one is going to be high and tight for ball 4. So runners at first and second now with 2 down as Stevenson Stevenson in there. Swing through and miss for strike 1. So Neeson at first, Callie at second. A swing and a miss for strike 2 by Stevenson. And an 0-2, low and inside for ball 1. So Gray has a 1-2 count on Stevenson with runners at first and second here in the top of the second. The 1-2 is called strike 3, and she strikes out the side, does strand a pair, and we head to the bottom of the second. Lady Cats on top by a score of 3-0. We'll come to the plate with Harper Talley, Ashlyn Welch, then back to the top of the order with Sage Norton when we return. KTJS and Bearcats TV.
A lot has happened in the last year, but not according to your investment portfolio. It still thinks everything is exactly the same as the last time you had it looked over, which means it may be out of tune with any changes in your life. Fortunately, a free Edward Jones portfolio review can help make sure your investments are still balanced and in sync with your financial goals. To find out more, visit edwardjones.com or contact myself, Lonnie Olson, your Hobart investment representative at 411 South Main Street here in Hobart. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Friends, if you need a new roof, you need to call Robert Elliott. Robert Elliott Roofing in Clinton. Robert has roofed my house twice, and with our weather, there's a good chance you'll need a new roof soon. Sooner than later. Robert is good. He's ready to help you. He's an experienced roofer, and he'll do you a good job. That's a promise. And good luck to the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Bearcats from Elliott Roofing in Clinton, Oklahoma.
When it comes to improving your quality of life after an injury or surgery, let our therapists at Elkview General Hospital help you. Our team provides both inpatient and outpatient services to maximize your recovery. You can count on Elkview Hospital's providers to deliver high-quality treatment with the latest techniques and state-of-the-art equipment. We're located just east of Elkview General Hospital in the North Hill Clinic Building. Call us today at 726-2180.
All right, we are back. Bottom of the second inning. Lady Cats a 3-0 lead over Morrison as Harper Talley steps to the batter's box, takes that one for called strike one from Neeson. So Talley steps back in there, leading off here in the bottom of the second. Ashlyn Welch and Sage Norton due up for the Lady Cats. That one left high for ball one as the count goes even, a ball and a strike. So the 1-1 count, Neeson to Talley. That one's bounced to the plate, and the count goes 2 balls and a strike. So Talley swings through and misses on that one, and the count goes even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So the 2-2 upcoming from Neeson, a swing and a miss for strike 3. So that's going to bring Ashlyn Welch to the plate. Ashlyn steps in there with nobody on and 1 out. Here in the bottom of the second, Lady Cats on top 3-0. As Neeson deals, leaves it high for ball 1. So the 1-0 count to Welch. That one's going to be low and inside for ball 2. So the 2-0 count to Ashlyn Welch. Neeson deals the 2-0. That one's going to be left. I guess catches the top edge and makes it a 2-1 count with nobody on and 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Sage Norton waiting for her opportunity next as that one bounces to the plate and the count goes 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike. Ashlyn Welch steps back in there. Gets that one on the inside. No. Ball 4. And base runner over at first for Sage Norton. Sage led off with a walk, scored the first one of 3. There in the bottom of the first. Looking to ignite a rally here, if you will. With 1 out. Runner over at first is Welch, as that one's going to be outside for ball 1. So the 1-0 count to Norton. Ella Rudkins on deck for the Lady Cats, followed by Riley Palm, should the inning be still alive. The 1-0 grounded back to Neeson. The throw over to first in time. So Welch goes to second on the fielder's choice. Neeson never even looked at second. Had plenty of time to get the lead runner down, but Lady Cats now with a runner in scoring position with 2 outs as Ella Rudkin steps in there. That one's going to be left outside for ball 1. Riley Palm on deck for the Lady Cats. Rudkins hits that one over towards second. The throw over is not going to be in time as Ella just keeps getting on base. Runners on the corners for Riley Palm. Riley popped out to third base in her first at bat. Now up there with 2 more to end. Two to the Lady here with down as that one's going to be called strike. As Wilkins heads over to second. At third, the throw in time. And the 5-3 ground out ends the inning. So the Lady Cats strand a pair. And we head to the top of the third inning. Lady Cats leading 3-0 as we come back. Top of the order, Tucker, Laird, and Williams come to the plate for Morrison when we return. KTJS and Bearcats TV.
Kiowa County Farm Bureau agents Greg Holt and Janie Jackson are your neighbors, living beside you, working for you and with you. Complete insurance coverage for the automobile, farm, home, life, and personal Go the Extra Mile service is just part of the package. Farm Bureau. Your Kiowa County agents in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View are Greg Holt and Janie Jackson. So for great service and great rates, see Greg or Janie at Kiowa County Farm Bureau offices in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View. Pastor Thomas Miller and the membership at First Baptist Church in Hobart are again proud to be Hobart Bearcat boosters this year. Now, our young men and women, well, they give great effort, and they are awfully good kids. Please feel welcome to visit with us at First Baptist Church. We'd love to have you in our worship service. We're proud to proclaim the gospel at First Baptist Church in Hobart. Come join us at First Baptist Church in Hobart and go Bearcats!
It takes a solid foundation to build a solid business, and nobody understands that better than Frazier Bank. In fact, we have been helping businesses for years, offering startup capital, money for equipment, or money to expand. Talk to one of our loan officers today and start building your business tomorrow. Frazier Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
We are back as Tucker tries to lay down a bunt on the first pitch. That one goes foul, so an 0-1 count as the shortstop Tucker steps back in there and takes that one high and outside, and the count goes even, a ball and a strike. Again, the winner of this one will take on the Mangum Lady Tigers in the game to follow at 4. Foul tip. And the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes on Tucker. So Gray deals the 1-2 and leaves that one low, and the count goes even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tucker flew out to center field in her first at bat just before we come on the air. And that one's going to be left high, and the count goes full. Payoff pitch is upcoming from Emma Gray as Tucker is going to be followed by Laird and Williams. So Gray, the payoff pitch, and that one is going to be popped into left center field, and Sage Norton under to make the play for out number 1. So that's going to bring Blakely Laird, the center fielder, to the plate. Single and stranded at second there in the top of the first. As Emma Gray deals first pitch to Laird on the outside edge, called strike 1. The 0-1, that one's high. Count goes even, a ball and a strike. Talia Williams on deck for Morrison. 1-1 count right now on Laird, as Gray leaves that one low and outside for ball 2. It's 2 balls, 1 strike to Laird, and that one is going to be grounded right over to Harper Talley. The throw is down and in time on the 4-3 ground out for out number 2. So Talia Williams, third baseman, steps in there. 0 for 1 on the afternoon. So Emma Gray works to Williams. Nobody on, 2 out. That one on the inside edge for called strike 1. So Williams, third baseman, steps back in there. 0-1 count to Gray. As that one is going to be popped foul, and the count goes quickly 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Talia Williams steps back in there for Morrison. As Emma Gray readies the 0-2. And that one is going to be lined over to right field. Nice play at the plate by Williams, staying alive and driving that one opposite field for a 2-out single as Bozier steps to the plate. Bozier struck out swinging her first at bat, ending the top of the first. Comes up with a runner at first and 2 down. So Bozier in the batter's box. Fouls that one out of play for strike 1. So 0-1 is the count. The 0-1 as that one's going to be popped foul and out of play for strike 2. Williams did take off for second, but 2 outs here in the top of the third. Worry about the one at the plate. So Bozier awaits the 0-2 from Gray, and that one on the outside edge just misses as the count goes a ball and 2 strikes. So the 1-2 as that one's fouled off at the plate, and the count remains 1-2. So the 1-2 to Bozier, swing and a miss for strike 3. So 1 hit, no runs, 1 left on. We head to the bottom of the third. Lady Cats on top by a score of 3-0. Coming back, Emma Gray, Pierce Porter, and Finley Talley due up when we return on KTJS and Bearcats TV.
Geiger Eye Care in Altus, Frederick, and Elgin are proud of our youth. For years, they've sponsored ball games in football and basketball. Now, friends, if you need an eye exam, call Geiger Eye Care. Mike and Sean, along with sons Bryce and Seth and daughter Maddie Rhodes, are professionals. They are very good at what they do. So good luck to our area sports teams. And attend all the games you can, friends. And remember, if you need an eye exam, there's just one place to call. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin. Friends, are you satisfied with your current bank? If you're thinking about trying a new bank, let me suggest Great Plains Bank in Hobart. Now, if you need a loan, it's a doable deal. Well, doggone it, let's get it done. See Keith Gray, Eric Morgret, or Heston Brown, all good guys that would love to visit with you and help you if they can. The staff is all professional, good folks, anxious to serve you in any way. Savings and checking accounts, CDs, whatever your banking need, we're here to help. So come to Hobart and Great Plains Bank, your kind of bank, and a member FDIC.
Steve at Grinnell's Pharmacy encourages everyone to shop at home when you can and support your local merchants. Steve thanks you all for many years of loyalty. Use our drive-through window. Get your prescriptions filled at Grinnell's Pharmacy. And we have greeting cards, gift ideas, candy, and a lot more at Grinnell's Pharmacy in Hobart, Oklahoma.
Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came.
All right, we are back in Mangum. District fast pitch softball action as Lady Cats lead by a score of 3-0. As we head to the bottom of the third inning, Emma Gray, Pierce Porter, Finley Talley all due up for the Lady Cats. Here in the bottom of the third, Gray with a single and a run scored there in the bottom of the first and takes that one on the high end for called strike 1. So the 0-1 count to Gray. And she's going to ground that one where they ain't. And a pair of singles on the afternoon for Emma Gray as Pierce Porter comes to the plate with a runner at first and nobody out here in the bottom of the third inning. So Porter with Gray over at first. Porter shows bunt but pulls back for ball one. So Porter takes that one for ball two. And that one going to be taken high inside, and the count goes quickly 3-0. So another one, that one's going to be taken high inside for ball four. So runners at first and second now for the Lady Cats here in the bottom of the third. So Finley Talley steps in there now. Runners at first and second with nobody out as that one's going to be taken inside for ball one. So a 1-0 count to Talley. Runners at first and second. Talley shows the bunt, and that one bounces to the plate as runner's going to advance to second and third without a throw. So a 2-0 count, Finley Talley. As that one is going to be taken for a called strike one. So 2-1 count. Tony Hodges on deck for the Lady Cats here in the bottom three. 2-1, that one's low and inside as Dozier able to block that one. Bozier, I should say. Sorry about that. Bozier with a nice block. Keeping the runners at second and third. 3-1 inside, and the bases load on the walk. So back-to-back walks for the Lady Cats as Tony Hodges steps up there. The base is juiced and nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Lady Cats looking to extend that 3-0 lead as Tony's going to take that one for a called strike one. That one's going to be taken for ball one, and the count goes even, 1-1. So the 1-1, that one is going to be grounded over to short. The throw for the force at first is going to be in time, so the fielder's choice, Hodges, will arrive at first. So the base is loaded, one down here in the bottom of the third as Harper Talley steps in there, fakes the bunt, and that one's taken low for ball one. So 1-0 count to Harper Talley. Neeson deals that one's low again, and Bozier another nice block and keeps the count 2-0. Not only the count at 2-0, but the score 3-0. So Ashlyn Welch awaiting her opportunity as Neeson deals that one again low. Bozier blocks that one, and the count 3-0 to Harper Talley. So the 3-0 as that one's going to be taken inside, and an RBI walk for Harper Talley. So Hodges moves to second. Finley over to third. And Porter comes around to score the 4th run of the ball game for the Lady Cats. Morrison going to take a quick time. We'll take a time with them and be right back. Lady Cats up 4-0 in the bottom of the 3rd. We'll be right back.
At Interbank in Hobart, we'd love to have you as a customer. If you need a loan, let's talk. If it's a doable deal, let's get it done. Checking accounts, CDs, savings accounts, and a variety of other accounts. We have the experience and know-how to take care of your needs. We're Interbank in Hobart, and we'd like to be your bank. And good luck to the Bearcats and Lady Bearcats from your friends at Interbank in Hobart. Member FDIC.
All right, we are back as Ashlyn Welch steps in there, takes the first pitch high. That one called strike on the high edge. And the count goes even 1-1. Base is still loaded with 1 out as Ashlyn got a hold of that one. Oh, straighten that one out. So the count now 1-2, Ashlyn Welch. Harper at first, Harper tally. Tony Hodges at second, Finley Tally at third, as the 1-2 is going to be low inside as the count goes even 2-2. So the count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. As that one's going to be high, and the count goes full, 3-2. Payoff pitch upcoming, top of the order. Due up, Sage Norton on deck, as Neeson deals that one in the dirt. And an RBI walk for Welch. So Finley Tally going to come around and put another tally on the board, if you will. As Sage Norton comes to the plate. She's 0 for 1, as that one is going to be taken on the outside edge for called strike 1. Norton walked and scored the first run of the ball game. Then grounded out her last at bat, as this one is lined just off the third baseman's glove. Williams can't hang on to it. 2 runs going to come around to score. So Norton with an RBI single off the glove of Williams at third. So Ella Rudkin's going to step back up there. Lady Cats up 7-0 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Rudkins takes that one well high for ball 1. Ella 2 for 2. Scored and was stranded in her last at bat, as she takes that one outside, 2-0. So the 2-0, that one is going to be taken low. The runner over to third is safe as both runners advance. And the count goes 3-0 to Rudkins. So the 3-0 is going to be left high for ball 4. So the base is loaded. 1 down, Riley Palm coming to the plate. Keep it away for the third baseman. She's flew out to third in her first at bat and grounded to third her last at bat. So Palm, grounder over to third again. The throw at home, it gets away, and Williams overthrew it. So the base is still loaded as Riley at first, Ella at second, and Norton at third. Go, Emma. 8-0 lead for the Lady Cats here. as that first one is going to be called strike one on Gray. Gray led the inning off with a single, was caught at home on the fielder's choice. That one's going to be taken high for ball two, or for ball one, I should say. So Norton at third, Rudkins at second, Palm at first. 8-0 is the lead, as that one is going to be taken in there for called strike two. A little reaction from the Hobart faithful here, as that one is going to be taken low, and the count goes even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch is going to be taken in there for strike two, and count full now, as that one is well high and walks in another run. As coming in to score going to be Norton, and that's going to make it a 9-0 lead for the Lady Cats. Another time going to be taken by Morrison. We'll take it with them and be right back after this. Lady Cats up 9-0, KTJS and Bearcat TV.
Hey, cattle producers, did you know there's a brand new sheriff in town? A cattle feed sheriff, that is. JB's Feed Service is ready to provide you with custom blended feeds for your cattle. Whether you need creep feed, starter rations, shipping rations, grower, or finishing rations, JB's Feed Service is the place to go. Formerly owned by Barnes Feed Service, Rod and Joe Bob Wald have purchased the business from George, and they look forward to serving all of George's great customers. JB's will have the same great products and same great service, just a brand new name. Call Joe Bob or our manager Keith Richardson today for your cattle feed needs. JB's Feed Service, just east of Hobart on the Ozark Trail, then south on North County Road 2220. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturdays by appointment. JB's Feed Service, 580-682-9300. That's 682-9300.
If you need a plumber or a service technician, you need to call Jeff Hohenschel at Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Now, Jeff does all types of plumbing work, minor to major, plus service work and installation of heating and cooling systems. Jeff works on heat pumps and refrigeration systems. Whatever your problem, if you need service or a new system, call Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Give him a call at 347-2857, 347-2857. Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air, supporting area students.
Friends, are you happy with your current insurance provider? Or maybe you need to check with another agent to see if you're getting the best bang for your buck. See Josh Wald, your Farmers Insurance agent in Hobart. Auto, life, homeowners, and so much more, whatever you need. And Farmers is an established and trusted insurance company. Josh Wald will go the extra mile. He'll find you the best possible deal. The Wald Agency. Josh Wald Insurance, LLC. Phone 726-3077, 901 South Main in Hobart. Friends, are you satisfied with your current insurance provider? If you're looking to make a change, see Justin Krieger, your AFR, American Farmers and Ranchers agent in Hobart, serving Kiowa and Washita counties. Now, Justin has home and auto insurance and much, much more. He's an agent for Great American Crop Insurance. Sign up for wheat and multi-peril insurance. RP, Livestock Risk Protection, which has new higher subsidy levels. Justin Krieger would love to be your insurance agent. See Denise or Justin or Wendy. All three of them are at Justin Krieger Insurance, 322 South Washington in Hobart, an agent for 25 years. Dr. Jay and Janet Kruska at Kruska's Dental Office in Hobart are proud to again be Bearcat boosters. Friends, attend all the games you can this school year and support these fine young men and women. And listen, if you need a dentist, Jay is one of the doggone best. Whatever your specific need, he'll take care of you. So again, good luck to our fine student athletes from Dr. Jay and Janet Kruska, Hobart Bearcat proud boosters.
All right, we're back. Still in the bottom of the third. Pierce Porter at the plate and quickly ahead in the count 2-0. As coming in to pitch is Talia Williams coming over from third. So the base is loaded for Porter. And ahead in the count 2-0 as that one's going to stay high for a 3-0 count. So the Lady Cats up by 9. Just one out here in the bottom of the third as that one will be called ball 4. So the Lady Cats make it a 10-0 lead. So Palm at third. We've got Gray at second. Actually got a runner for Gray, I believe, out there at second. I believe that's Jasmine Pinto, and Porter has a runner over at first as that first pitch to Tally. Finley Tally going to take it in there for strike 1. That was going to be left high and down even, a ball and a strike. So 1 ball and 1 strike to Finley Tally. Takes that one on the high edge for called strike 2. So Finley, 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Bases loaded with 1 out as that one's going to be low and the count goes even 2-2. So the 2-2 to Tally. Stays high and inside. Actually catches her on the visor, I believe, and that's going to bring runners around. As Pierce going to be at the runner for Porter going to be at second, I should say. Gray at third and Finley now at first as Tony Hodges steps back up to the plate. Tony takes that one for called strike 1. Lady Cats still with the bases loaded, only 1 out here in the bottom of the third. As that one is low and gets past, coming in to score is going to be Pinto. Makes it a 12-0 lead for the Lady Cats. Runners advance to second and third on the play. So Tony back in there. Oh, 1 the count. As that one bounces to the plate and the count goes even 1-1. Actually, you're going to say 2-0. Thought it was a 1-0. So we've got a 2-0 count on Hodges. Harper Tally on deck for the Lady Cats. 9 runs in this half inning. Still with 1 out as that one's going to be low. A 3-0 count. Base open at first. As that one is going to be left high and tight for ball 4. Bases loaded again for the Lady Cats here in the bottom of the third. As Harper Tally steps back up there. Harper struck out in her first at bat. Walked and got an RBI on the play. Then came around to score earlier this half inning. Takes that one right down Main Street for called strike 1. Bases loaded, 1 out. Ashlyn Welch on deck for Hobart. That one by Williams is going to be high for ball 1. Count goes even 1-1. So the 1-1 count. Grounder gets past the third baseman and coming around to score. Got 1-2 come in to score as the throw over to third is errant. The other 2 will advance to second and third as Hodges over to third, Tally to second. And that makes it a 14-0 lead as Ashlyn Welch steps back up there, takes that one low inside for ball 1. Another one, that one's low inside for ball 2. So the 2-0 count to Welch. Back to the top of the order, Sage Norton on deck for the Lady Cats as Welch Pops that one up on the infield. Play going to be made by third baseman for out number 2. So back to the top of the order, Sage Norton. So Sage, runners at second and third, takes that one high for ball 1. Sage 1 for 2, a walk, an RBI, couple runs scored. She comes up there, that one well high and gets past the catcher as the runners stay. A 2-0 count on Sage. So a 2-0 count to Norton, as that one is going to be called strike 1 on the inside edge. As Williams gets a much needed strike. Norton, the 2-1, that one's low in the dirt. The count goes 3-1. Three balls and a strike as that one gets past and nobody goes. So up to the plate is going to be Rudkins. And she's going to take that one for called ball 1. So the 1-0 count as Rudkins awaits. Lines that one. The play at second is going to be over to second. And at first, they're going to say it was in time on the 4-3 ground out for out number 3. So the Lady Cats plate 11 runs. Leave bases loaded. We head to the top of the 4th inning as coming up to the plate for Morrison, we're going to see Moorman along with Cowley and Stotsing when we return KTJS and Bearcat TV.
Matt Norman at Melton's Janitorial Supplies in Hobart wishes the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Cats good luck this school year. Just work hard and be the best you can be. Matt offers a full line of cleaning supplies, mops, brooms. Matt has it all, and he is once again a proud Bearcat booster. Matt Norman, Melton's Janitorial Supplies in Hobart. A super proud Bearcat booster.
Listen, friends, when you need tires, you need to come to Hobart and Parts Plus. Several quality brands to choose from, all at low prices. Get your oil changed at Parts Plus. All kinds of auto repair. Get it done right the very first time. You'll find a complete line of auto parts and parts for tractors and trucks and so much more. And they have large storage units at Parts Plus. The selection, the service, and always low prices and great service. Friendly folks to deal with at Parts Plus. South Hobart, Highway 9. Come see us at Parts Plus.
Listen, friends, if you want your vehicle, your car, or truck to shine real fine, well, you need to bring it to Chico's Wash and Wax in Hobart. Lucky and the Rodriguez family take pride in making your vehicle look brand new. They're at 101 West 11th Street in Hobart. And by the way, good luck to the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Bearcats. From Lucky and all your friends, the Rodriguez family, Chico's Wash and Wax in Hobart.
In your time of grief, you can count on Larry and Kimberly Eshetai at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes of Southwest Oklahoma, with locations in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They will take care of absolutely everything. Hey, they're professionals, caring, compassionate. Larry and Kimberly Eshetai and staff at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes of Southwest Oklahoma. They're there when you need them.
All right, we are back, top of the 4th inning. Lady Cats in control, 14-0 over Morrison. Robin Moorman will lead things off for Morrison here in the top of the 4th. Lincoln Rose in the circle for the Lady Cats, and the first pitch is going to be taken inside for ball 1. So 1-0 count to Moorman, leading things off here in the top of the 4th inning. Takes that one in there for called strike one. Lakin got some good innings for the Lady Cats on Monday, senior night, against Snyder. And she gets this one, the grounder over to Tally. The throw over, it is in time on the 6-3 ground out, and you can hear the Lady Cats supporters as one up, one down here at the top of the fourth. So that's going to bring Emery Cowley to the plate. She singled and was stranded at second. And she gets in there. First pitch is going to be taken high for ball one. So Lakin Rose, a 1-0 count. As swing and a miss by Cowley evens the count, a ball and a strike. So the 1 count, foul ball is going to get out of play as the count now goes a ball and 2 strikes. So Cowley steps back in there, a ball and 2 strikes. Nobody on, 1 out here in the top of the fourth. Takes that one just high for ball 2. So the 2-2 count, Rose inside, and the count goes full. Payoff pitch upcoming for Cowley as Stoetzing waits on deck for Morrison here in the top of the fourth. Lady Cats up 14-0 as the payoff pitch, line drive right up the middle, and Cowley another single. And she's on first with 1 out here in the top of the fourth inning. So Stoetzing steps in there and fouls the first pitch off. Count goes 0-1. And she's got Cowley over at first with 1 down here in the top of the fourth inning. That one's going to be low and high. And count goes 1-1. That one's going to be grounded right back to Rose. Thinks about it, gets over to second in time. The throw over is in time for the 1-6-3 double play. So the Lady Cats, a 14-0 lead here in the middle of the fourth inning. And we'll take another quick timeout and be right back. KTJS and Bearcats TV.
Scott Northrup, CPA in Hobart, is once again a proud Bearcat booster, wishing our fine student athletes the best of luck. Now, we appreciate your efforts. And by the way, Scott, just so you know, was All-State in '48. He's one smart son of a gun, too. He doesn't need a bunch of computers and calculators. He does all his deciphering right there in his head, and he never makes a mistake. Hardly ever. Go Bearcats and Lady Bearcats. From Scott Northrup and staff, certified public accountant in Hobart.
Friends, for professional sales and service on your heating and cooling systems, call Justin Shelburne at 580-530-0577. Justin sells and services quality Carrier home comfort systems, and he works on all brands. Justin is friendly and professional, so if you need service work on a new unit, call Justin at 580-530-0577. That's Shelburne Heating and Air in Hobart.
For 110 years, Stride Bank has helped agriculture communities expand their operations. Today, you can find your financial stride at our new loan production office in Hobart, Oklahoma. Offering real estate lending, operating lines, livestock and machinery lending, we work hard to help you grow your farm and keep it for generations to come. Learn more about our products and services at www.stridebank.com or stop by our office at 317 South Main Street, Hobart, Oklahoma, to visit with me, Tanner Heath, Stride Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, we are back, bottom of the fourth, as Keokuo is going to come up to the plate, batting for Palm. And the first pitch by Williams is going to be taken low for ball 1. So the Lady Cats on top 14-0. as that one is going to be taken low inside as she holds off for ball 2. So the 2-0 count. And a swing and a miss, and the count goes 2 balls and a strike to Keokwo. Lake and Rose on deck for the Lady Cats. As Williams gets that one in there for called strike 2. So the count goes even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. As Keokwo awaits the pitch from Williams, out, got her. Her 8. She said, it's one of the, you make a quick movement and it hurts. So a runner first as Rose steps in there for pitch for ball 1. Rose getting her first at bat as she came in this top of this inning for Emma Gray. As a 1-0 takes that one foul, and the count goes even, a ball and a strike. So the 1-1 count to Rose. And that one's going to be fouled at the plate. And the count goes 2 balls and a strike. Actually, I had that backwards. A ball and 2 strikes on Rose. And that one is going to be in there for strike 3. As she swings through for out number 1. Pierce Porter is going to be batted for this time. When we get my lineup as this is the second day in a row he's given us a number 11 out there and has not given me a number 11 there. I've got a 21, but I don't think that's Braley Scott. As that one's going to be in there for called strike 1. Going to miss out on the count for a moment, but we're going to get a name right for us. As that one's going to be in there for called strike 2. Runner over at first is Keokwo. As the 0-2 count, high for ball 1. Hannah Caesar? Okay. I thought I heard somebody call her Hannah, and I thought that's who it was the other evening. That's what I called her, and I was like, I hope I'm right. All right, so Hannah Caesar is going to strike out for out number 2. As coming to the plate now is going to be number 14. He's going to be McKinley Farrington. McKinley's going to take that one low for ball 1. So a runner at first, 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Farrington awaits the 1-0, low for ball 2. So Farrington takes that one for called strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Keokwo over at first. Farrington swings through and misses for strike 2. So Farrington, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's going to be low, and the count goes full. Payoff pitch is upcoming from Williams as Keokwo stands on first. 3-2, inside edge for called strike 3. And that's going to end the bottom of the 4th inning. So the Lady Cats get a runner aboard and leave her stranded. We head to the top of the 5th inning. Neeson, Stevenson, and Tucker coming to the plate for Morrison when we return. Right here on KTJ and Bearcats TV.
Dr. Brett and Cynthia Hancock are once again proud to be Hobart Bearcat and Oklahoma State Cowboys supporters. Proud to sponsor games on radio. Friends, when you need a vet, you bet. Dr. Brent is as good as there is anywhere. Pets or large animals. Dr. Hancock takes care of your animals, and he does it right. Go Bearcats and Cowboys. Like we said, attend all the games you can. Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart. And Dr. Brett and Cynthia Hancock remind you there's room for 2 schools in Oklahoma, OSU and Sunday school.
Getting ready for your next big paint party? Or even just freshening up an accent wall? Valspar pours the right mix into every can. That way you're guaranteed the right finish every time. Valspar has been helping people connect to the power of color for over 200 years. And on top of that, you'll always get Valspar paint at the right price too. So next time you're in the market for the right stuff in the right can, the right color, and the right finish, pick up a can of Valspar paint at the right place. T.H. Rogers Lumber Company in Hobart.
Since 1977, Ford trucks have been the #1 seller on the road, offering the latest technology, jaw-dropping capability, leading the way for 40 years. See Tom or David and get your best deal. Check out our pre-owned inventory. And our service department, well, we'll take care of all your service needs. Friends, you need to come to Cordell, Oklahoma and Wheeler Ford.
Hi, my name is Bailey Pence. I'm a proud graduate of Altus High School. When deciding where I would go to college, Western Oklahoma State College was at the top of my list. Going to Western was the best financial decision for me. At Western, I will get the opportunity to obtain my associate's degree while also competing on the shooting team. With over 20 degree programs and schedules that fit your needs, there is an option for everyone. Call 580-471-2000 or visit wosc.edu to get started today. Make Western your smart start.
All right, we're back. Top of the 5th inning. Neeson up to bat for Morrison, leading things off against Lakin and Rose. And the line drive gets past the second baseman, but the throw down is in time from the outfield on the 9-3 throw out for out number 1. So nice play in right for the Lady Cats. 1 up, 1 down after the nice line drive hit. As coming to the plate, it's going to be Stevenson. Stevenson struck out looking at her 1 plate appearance. She comes up there with nobody on and 1 out. Take that first one on the side edge, called strike 1. 1 count, Stevenson. As that one is going to be left high for ball 1, and the count goes even 1-1 to Rose. Rose working to Stevens. Tucker, top of the order, due up. As that one's going to be inside, as the count goes 2-1 to Stevenson. So Rose deals the 2-1. That one's in for called strike 2. Now a 2-ball, 2-strike count to Jabry Stevenson. As Lakin deals, leaves it high, and the count goes full 3-2. Payoff pitch upcoming from Lakin Rose as Stevenson swings and misses for strike 3. So Lakin now deals with the shortstop Tucker. Tucker steps in there. Has lined out to center field in both her plate appearances. She takes that one down the third base line, foul for strike 1. So Tucker back in there. Behind in the count 0-1 as Lakin Rose toes the rubber. On the high edge, but called strike 2. So Lakin Rose ahead in the count 0-2, and that one is going to be just a little high as Tucker able to hold off on that one somehow. A 1-2 count now as Rose fires that one in there. Nice drive by Tucker, lines it right up the middle, and a runner on base with 2 outs. So Laird back in there for Morrison. 1-2, single, and grounded out to second. Comes up with a runner on first and 2 down. Takes that one outside for ball 1 as the throw down is not in time. So Tucker at second now, and a 1-0 count on Laird. Rose. That one's going to be left high for ball 2. So a 2-0 count. Lake and Rose working against Laird here at the top of the fifth inning. And foul ball at the plate, going to make it 2-1. So 2 balls and a strike. Lake and Rose with a runner on second. Outside, ball 3. Runner on the infield able to go around to third as the Lady Cats unawares defensively. Lake and Rose now a 3-1 count on Laird. Williams on deck for Morrison as Laird grounds this down the first base line. Hodges taps over at first. Out number 3. That's going to do it. The Cats pick up a 14 victory over Morrison. We'll be back to take on the Mangum Lady Tigers here in just a bit. We're going to send it back to regular programming here for just a regular programming. We're going to throw some spots in between regular programming, and we'll be back. Going to have a simulcast. Mangum Tigers, Hobart Lady Cats coming up in just a few moments. Keep it tuned. KTJS and Bearcats TV.